just going to go an hour. We're going to put in some of the offensive stuff, and at the end, 30 minutes, we'll get up shots. You guys can work on some skill stuff on your own individually with a partner, all right? Hey, so let's just jump right into it. Give me 5 guys out right now. First set, ball's always coming down, so whoever's the guard, bring it down the wing. Good work today. You guys are picking up the actions, right? You're all pros, you know how to play. So when we get out there, we're just playing out of it. But let's keep our spacing. Most important thing, just keep our spacing. Try and keep the middle of the floor open. Feels good. Finally got the guys together. It's been a long journey.
Since 2014, hoopers from around America have assembled for a chance at changing their financial lives in just 3 short weeks by competing at the game they love. From overseas superstars to NBA All-Stars to local blacktop legends, the basketball tournament provides an opportunity to form the best team possible, a crew with no restrictions for a chance at winning $1 million. To get to that point, though, takes weeks of hard work and grit and months of preparation and communication. From start to finish to win TBT, it takes hustle. E&JxTBT is proud to present the Hustle Series, a never-before-seen look at what really goes into forming a team to compete for $1 million. We're going to pull back the curtain on 3 very different groups. One team that has nearly tasted the spoils of a championship, another team of childhood friends that have become a TBT mainstay, and a first-year team that hopes to represent a storied group of institutions on their way to hoisting the trophy and getting that bag. This is the Hustle Series, sponsored by E&JxTBT. The challenges are many, but this team has a spirit about them, and no matter the outcome, they will play for a larger goal. They will play for each other.
For the MEAC specifically, I think 2 of these guys are probably all-time players in the MEAC. 26 points a game is really hard to do at any level, and the fact that this dude averaged 26 a game for a full season is pretty special. And then Steven here, I got to coach against him 2 years ago, and just the heart and hustle. Like, he was the player on their team that we were most worried about, and he wasn't the leading scorer necessarily or did anything too well. It was just the way, the intensity, the way he played. You could just tell he loved basketball. And that's what every team needs, is just somebody that's going to be a leader. And just in our text message exchanges, our Zooms and stuff like that, he's kind of emerged as a leader, just being vocal and wanted to have a good time and bring the guys together. So these 2 specifically, I'm really excited about, as well as the whole team, but 2 really good players in the MEAC, and their legacy will live strong for a while.
I think it's amazing because not only do we all play against each other, but we all got a chance to play with each other and compete for something big. You know what I'm saying? And most importantly, like, rep HBCUs, historical black colleges. So that's what I look at it as.
I also think we got top-tier talent. Like, it's not lacking from 1 to 10. Everybody, is able to come in, contribute, and, give their strength to the team. And I think we be able to mesh well with the lineup that we got. So overall, man, I'm excited for it, anticipating and anxious for this moment.
Jake epitomizes what the hustle really means. There are no days off. There's never an easy road, but that's what drives him and all of those striving for success. The hustle is what it's all about.
It seems like it's this elegant thing from the outside, and I think that's the piece I'm helping to bring here, is making this feel like it's something that it should be. Giving these guys the same opportunity that these Power 5 schools teams are giving them, I just think is really special. Kudos to these guys going to an HBCU and actually being HBCU men and being leaders in society now. I think it's awesome.
Back in Philadelphia, Novar has one last trick up his sleeve to help his team grow even closer than they already are. And this one is very personal for him. The hustle never stops.
I started a ProAm league, but it's based out of our TBT league, our TBT name, And I want to make it as beneficial as possible for everybody that's involved, which is called the Brotherly Love ProAm. We have a media team, we have a live stream company, we have 5 or 6 referees that's on staff. There's so much that goes into a ProAm, but I made 3 or 4 set dates of how to get back to community because I knew my situation growing up. I don't want to get into it on camera, but one event was giving back to the homeless. I experienced that growing up. Another event is fixing up a rec center. I played in some bad rec centers growing up. I just want to have a bigger outcome for not just me, but the community of Philadelphia. I mean, the kids that's coming up and watching, because I was definitely that kid growing up watching.
This team, this effort, this community epitomizes the name they represent. Brotherly love is real.
I feel like everyone approach this year is 1,000 times better than it was in previous years. I feel like everyone's committed. And the guys that we got coming on board is even more committed. We said in September, we got a group chat that we keep up all year. Everybody keeps up with each other. And we always talk like, we gotta win something together. You know what I mean? We've been together for damn near, this is the 9th year we've been together coming up as a group. I'm talking about even outside of TBT, we all hanging together. Family functions, you know, somebody else has had parties, whatever. We all go to them, but we want to win something together, and I feel like this is our best foot forward this summer.
We only have one goal. We come from a place where it's all about the win. That's also how you compete. I think we need to represent the city right. Our goal is obviously to win it all. As far as predictions, I don't really get too much into that, but what I can tell you is that we're going to play together. We're going to play hard every time we step out on the floor.
Out in California, it's another lifelong friendship that's leading Challenge ALS to believe that this is their year to win it all.
As far as coaching, I enjoy putting people in the eyes of success, right? Like as far as execution, I like when people are having success on the court. You know, I enjoy manipulating the defense. You know, as a point guard, that's something that I did, so it just came hand in hand as far as coaching. And I enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? I'm coaching grown men, and that wasn't a challenge for me because I've been a leader since my early 20s. Being in my 30s now and having the ability to coach these players has been a joy, and it's been nothing but fun.
It's crazy because you're really good at it. Like when I brought Darren on, I thought that he was just gonna be like a guy that played in the league and just be there to look. But then I started watching because I was playing for him, and I was like, he would stand there outside of the huddle and just stand there and like look and like gaze off into the sky, and then he would just come to the huddle and just draw something. And I would be like, yeah, he just came up with a fire play. I always give him a hard time, you know what I mean? Like that's my job as GM. We joke like, we run this like a real NBA organization.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I called DC and I'm like, DC, I need you to reach out to this player. Like, don't have a big ego. He wants to talk about schemes and stuff like that. And Darren's like, oh, I'm an open coach. Like, we play this role with each other and we have fun with it. But I think that me and Darren are a really good team when it comes to working together. So we just bring that together over to TBT. Like I tell him all the time, you don't have any control picking the players. You're gonna coach who I bring. And he's mad every year. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go coach the UCLA alumni team,
Yeah.
and like, there's plenty of other GMs that want me. So we play this role through TBT every single year. It's funny, man. It's
Yeah,
funny.
my job is on the line every year. That, you know, according to my GM, you know, right now we're gonna discuss some things that he just said to you guys, right? So it's still an ongoing thing.
Talk it up, talk it up, talk it up. Good, good, hands, nice, nice. Should be talking right now, should be talking right now. Go, talk it up, talk it up. Good. Simmons, go. Yep, good. Show me something.
We playing for a cause here, so we're not like all the other teams that are in the TBT. And then some of you guys who've been here in the last few years, y'all kind of understand what that means. You're not playing with your last name on the back of the jersey. It's somebody else who was kind of fighting this horrible disease, you know, that we always trying to bring awareness to.
Good, scramble, good scramble. High post.
To be honest, we're not running this, okay? All right, let's just keep it 100. We're going to double drags and drags, but I know how it is when you guys got it going and these dudes need to feel like they need to touch the ball. So like if we get stagnant, this is an offense that we're gonna rely on to feel like, all right, let everybody get a touch, you know, get a feel. And you making sure everybody get a feel, and then we're going back into our stuff.
Get back.
Unexpected things, this is what TBT is all about. You just gotta make adjustments. Tyrese decided to leave the Boeheim's army. I mean, for me personally, that's my guy, so it hurt me, but do what you gotta do. I really don't wanna comment too much on it, but I wish him the best of luck. I'm happy with the team we have now. We ended up picking up Justin Detman, which I think was a really good pickup for us. He was the leading scorer in TBT last year. Man, we have Jerome Randall, so I think we still have two of the best dynamic guards in the TBT, and we're gonna move with those guys.
True to form, Sean Marshall's hustle never stops. Wrapping up a long pro career overseas and the constant challenges and changes that go along with that, Sean is seasoned. His journey has taught him to always look for the edge, continue to hustle, and finish each day knowing you've done your best to improve. That's the feeling around this year's TBT Quest.
TBT is here for the 8th straight summer. The next 3 weeks, we're going to see a lot of great basketball. $1 million on the line.
And the first step for these teams is a win tonight. You win or you go home.
HBCUnited making its TBT debut. They are the 13th seed, and this is an all-star team of players from HBCUs. 8 HBCUs are represented, and it's one of TBT's youngest teams.
The one thing you're seeing right now, you're seeing this HBCUnited team this is their first experience in the TBT, playing against one of the most senior teams in this tournament, and they have no fear. I think this team has a chance to be a really special part of the TBT family.
What's on the table for tonight? A team that we are very familiar with, and if you watch TBT, you are as well.
Great collection of former Philadelphia stars. This is their 3rd TBT appearance as Brotherly Love.
Nice find from Cats and Novar.
Watch out for number 45. Sammy Dickens, that guy is a terrific player in the post.
We have We Are D3 taking on Challenge ALS. Loose Mawupe. Oh, yes!
Throw it down.
First shot blocked out away. Ball game. Just a tremendous cause. So easy to root for what they're doing. TBT, 3rd round action. It is win or go home.
And pull the chair out from under him.
What a find. Devontae Friga comes off the screen. His first shot. Friga! That's a 3-pointer. Got another rebound. Dump it. 2 for a quarter, you betcha. For the win. That one's blocked. Numbers right now for the aftershock. Fran Camp.
The hustle is real, and TBT is the ultimate platform for everyone to prove they've put in the work. TBT gives every team an opportunity to win the day, seize the moment, create lifelong friendships, and reconnect for that special moment one more time on the court. As you have witnessed, these are not the glamorous stories of rags to riches or even swanky cribs on the waterfront. No, this is the true hustle by each and every one. The GMs, the players, coaches, they all put in the work. There are no guarantees, one and done or run to $1 million. The hustle is real. Who will become this year's shining star? You can find more of the Hustle Series at EJTBT.com.